Good afternoon, my name is Cynthia Anggeliani from Informative Engineering. So today I will bring a debate with the motion this House will allocating resources to adapt climate change rather than reducing or preventing climate change. Today I will choose opposite side and I will tell you why I choose opposite side. And here's the reason. Climate change is one of the most complex issues facing us today. Climate change is a complex issue that affecting the whole of a million people around the world. It involves many dimensions like science, economic, society, politics, moral, and ethical questions, and it's a global problem felt on local scales that will be around for decades and centuries to come. Mitigation involves reduction and or stabilization of greenhouse gases emission and their removal from the atmosphere. Because we already committed to some level of climate change. Responding to climate change involves there are two-pronged approach. The first one is reducing emission or mitigation. Number two is adapting to the climate change or adaptation. Mitigation or reducing climate change involves reducing the flow of heat, trapping greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, either by reducing source of these gases. For example, the burning of fossil fuel for electricity, heat, and transport, or enhancing the sinks that accumulate and store these gases such as the ocean, forests, and soil. The goal of mitigation is to avoid significant human interference with the climate system. Mitigating climate change involves transitioning from a world that relies on fossil fuel to one that uses clean and renewable energy. This can also be done by building more sustainable food, transport, and housing systems. And on the individual level, if these choices are possible, we can help mitigate climate change by choosing to eat healthier, reducing our waste, and using less energy. Our effort to mitigate climate change must also go hand in hand with adaptation effort. These are solutions that help us adapt to live in a climate change. For example, by building climate resilient building or better flood or wildfire protection, adaptation requires political and financial support, and its effectiveness relies on our success in mitigating climate change and limiting temperature rise. Mitigating climate change will help to avoid the worst effect of heat and extreme events on our health, and there are also many benefits of climate mitigation policies on whole. The first one is intervention to improve transport, housing, and energy system can help reduce the risk of air pollution-related disease and reduce the millions of deaths globally that result from indoor and outdoor air pollution. Number two is change to our transport system can encourage more active mobility, like we can walking or cycling, as well as reduce traffic injury death. Number three is shifting to more sustainable plant-based food production and consumption system in countries with high-calorie diets and animal-sourced food can help improve health and reduce death from diet-related health risks. Mitigation strategies to reduce greenhouse gases in general may include reduction of energy consumption. There are carbon taxes require emitters to pay a fee for every ton greenhouse gases emitted. 2. Carbon trading. Countries or companies emitting above the target level can buy carbon storage or credit from clean development or reforesting degrade land in other countries. Number 3 is cap and trade. Lifestyle change. Individual action to reduce climate change, including choice of transport, energy use, and consumer goods and services. Number 5 is increasing the concept of community energy, producing energy locally, microgeneration, fuel efficiency standards for cars and trucks, and the last is efficiency standard for household appliances. And there are alternative to change using fossil fuel, like photovoltaic cell, wind power, desertic project, hydroelectric, solar, geothermal, and tidal. Management strategies. There are three aspects. The first one is global, intergovernmental and international agreement. For example, Kyoto Agreement, carbon tax, carbon trading, and alternative energy source. Number two is local, allow students to explore their own lifestyle in the context of local greenhouse gas emission, preventive and reactive. Number three is personal, grow your own food and use energy efficient product. And the last one is mitigation strategy for carbon dioxide removal or CDR technique. Include protecting and enhancing carbon sink through management, choosing biomass as a fuel source. Two is using carbon capture and storage or CSS. Number three is enhancing carbon dioxide absorption. And as you can see in the picture with a title Personal Choice to Reduce Your Contribution to Climate Change, the highest impact to reduce climate change is have one fewer child and life car free. It means a little thing we do every day is our contribution to mitigating climate change. We can walking, cycling when we want to go to another place. So my conclusion is to preventing or mitigating climate change is better because a little thing we do every day is our contribution to reduce climate change. So we can do a little thing every day to help our earth. We love the earth.